You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, welcome back to another Sunday service episode. And you may hear some thunder in the background, but I need to hurry up and get this episode out and edit it. I know I'm late, so normally what I like to do is have my Sunday service episodes out like around 8 or 9 in the morning because I always drop them on Sunday right before football starts. So getting back in the swing of things, it may not always be at 8 or 9, but that's always the goal. But I promise you, when football season starts, I would definitely make sure to have these videos out by 8 or 9 a.m. every Sunday. And I know y'all see the aquas that are right by me. No, this is not the Air Jordan 8 aquas review. The reason I have these out here because it kind of deals with this title. And if you saw this video and clicked on it, you see this title is dealing with don't take what you have for granted. Enjoy everything you have in life. And on this Sunday service, I just really wanted to talk about that because a lot of people are so caught up in getting the next thing, achieving the next goal, or even being down because I didn't get the promotion I want, or I'm not making the money I want. You have to be grateful for everything you have in life, even if it's not where you want to be, and even if it's not a lot. And it's something that I always kind of reflect and think about because sometimes I could feel that way, but I'll give you a few things that I've learned along my own life, and maybe lessons that you can learn as well to implement in your life so you don't feel bad and you don't take what you have for granted. It's number one is, we all have heard this, someone else always has it worse than you. For example, let's just say I wish I was in a mansion. Some people may wish they would be in the house that I'm in right now. And you may hate your job, but there's someone out there literally applying for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 amount of jobs and they still haven't got a job. I don't know if you've been seeing online how some of the recent college grads had to move in with their parents or can't find a job, and some people have a job but they don't like their job. And that's what I mean. You just have to understand that even though you don't have what you want or where you want to be in life, you need to enjoy every opportunity you do have and everything you do have, because you cannot take it for granted. Because like I just said, some people out there are struggling to find a job and they did all the right things. And it's one of those tedious things that we always may complain about, or it may also put us in a bad mood. But if you put a lot of things in perspective, you'll feel blessed. Like, for example, small luxuries. There are people who can't even buy Jordans. And that's why I brought these out. Not to show off. It's just like, look, I know this is a luxury. Being able to buy shoes is a luxury, especially to spend these were $230. That's a luxury to do. Some people are looking for $230 to pay their bills for the month or for groceries for their family. And like I said, that's not me casting blame on anybody or putting anyone down. It's just that I understand I can't take this for granted because there are some people who would die to be in my shoes, who will fight and claw. Like, look at the people who cross the border to come to this great country, America. They try to come here for a better living to be able to afford things like this, or being able to have a chance to have a lifestyle like this. Like, wherever you're watching this, you have internet, you have a computer, you have a phone. There are some people that don't have that. And I know it may not mean a lot because we hear this example all the time, but that's why I wanted to bring this title up for this week, is you can't take it for granted. And I know a lot of things we take for granted. You may take for granted your job, you having a house, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife. Sometimes we all need to reflect, take a step back and reflect on our own life and understand, we may not have everything we need. We may not have everything. We may not be at the very top, but what I have is okay. And you need to not take that for granted. And I know y'all heard me say gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I rated like 10 or 20 times in this video, but the way I view gratitude isn't about what you have. It's about how you see what you have. Just how I said, it's a luxury for me to spend $235 on shoes. It's a luxury to be filming on a 1400K computer. A camera, a Blue Yeti mic, to have an iPad, which is another $1,300. I'm a very blessed individual, so even though I may not have everything in life, I know some people who are watching this who would love to have what I have. So that's what I mean. Gratitude is seeing what I have and understanding that and not taking it for granted. Another point is, don't let social media or my YouTube channel or anything across any type of media think you're not doing enough. As long as you know you're doing enough, that has to be okay. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying not to slack off and push yourself. Is what I'm saying is, for example, there's YouTubers who have millions of subscribers, but they've been doing YouTube for 10 years. I can't look at that and be down on myself saying, how come I don't got a million subscribers? Well, I haven't put in 10 years amount of work. Maybe I will if I put that amount of work in. And that's what I mean. You need to understand that and grasp that, because some people will get down on themselves just because they don't got a million subscribers, even though, let's say, they already did YouTube for 5 years. It doesn't work like that. We all got our own journey. We all got our own race to run. But at the end of the day, I'm going to take it right back to that one word I've been saying this whole video: gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. And I can't remember what video I said it in Sunday service, but you can't overlook today's blessings of what you have. And like I said, that doesn't mean you become complacent or you don't want more, you don't want to chase goals. It's just that appreciate today's blessings, because tomorrow is tomorrow, but with what you have now, just appreciate it. And another point I always say, because people at work always ask me the same question and I always say the same answer. They'll say, Adrian, how you doing? I'm like, man, as long as I'm alive, healthy, blessed, and the food on the table, roof over my head, I'm blessed. And I say that all the time. And I know that's cliche, but if you know anybody that works with me, when they say, Adrian, how are you? That's literally what I say. And I just try to keep that mindset with anything and everything. And even on my last morning motivation video, what did I talk about? Take care of your health and your body, and don't take that for granted, because we only get one. And that's my main goal of trying to show y'all. All of these things are correlated, from the Sunday service videos, the morning motivation, the reaction videos. All this stuff really deals with discipline, self-help, and understanding where you are in life. And like I said, it's okay if you want to grow more or accomplish more goals. We all do, but don't take what you have for granted. You know how the saying goes, don't worry about someone else's grass, just water yours. And that's where a lot of people tend to lose that type of focus, because people are worried about what other people got going on, when what you got going on is good. And let me be honest, if you're doing stuff in life that you're not happy about, well, work towards a goal, make a plan, do something to become better. And while doing that, you can still appreciate with what you have, because there's nothing wrong with wanting more in life, because I know that has a negative connotation, but you can want more and still be grateful for where you're at. And y'all, that's it for this Sunday service. I don't know if y'all could tell, I am tired. My eyes are red. I literally just got out the shower so I could hurry up and do this video, and I'm gonna edit it and drop it. I don't know if y'all just heard that thunder. And like I said, tomorrow the Air Jordan 8 Aqua reviews will be coming out. But I just want to say, y'all, I appreciate all the support I'm getting. Remember to also follow my channel, Adrian TV Shorts channel, because I do have 2 separate channels. But men and women, enjoy your week, and don't take what you have for granted, because like I said earlier, at the end of the day, there was someone out there right now praying to have the life that me and you have. I'll see y'all in the next video.